Hi everybody, and welcome back to my channel. So in this video I am going to be doing a review of 3 different organizers that I've used, and just let you guys know how I feel about them, what I like about them, and which one is my favorite. So I have with me my first organizer. And so this organizer is by Algorithm, and this organizer is a felt organizer, and this is probably the very first organizer that I purchased for my Neverfull. So the reason why I didn't really like this organizer, like if you could look on the inside of it, you could see that it has, you know, various pockets and everything, and this area is actually removable. So this is removable. Let me take it all the way out. You can see this part right here is removable, and it leaves just an empty kind of space, and that's probably how I ended up using it, because the reason why I didn't like this organizer was because when I did put things in this area, they would shift on the inside, and it kind of defeated the purpose of me keeping my bag as organized as I wanted to keep it. Also, I can show you guys the stitching on this wasn't the best, and it started to, like, you know, damage pretty quickly. I didn't use it for very long before I went ahead and got a different organizer. And you know, like in terms of the way that it looked in the bag, it didn't look bad in the bag. I definitely got, you know, compliments when people would look at my bag. They'd be like, oh my god, your bag is so organized. And I'll show you guys how it looks inside of the Neverfull. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it inside of my Neverfull right now. I have my Neverfull right here. Let's see. So I'm gonna put it inside, and then I'm gonna show you guys so you can see how it looks inside the Neverfull. It's that felt material. I personally felt like it had a nice look, like it's nice and soft and everything, but I didn't like the fact that my items were moving around in the organizer, and I also didn't feel like it was really good quality. And this organizer is by a company called Algorithm. So this, I bought this many years ago. I would say I probably used this for maybe a couple of months before I just got tired of it. I think like I would store things in the little compartments, and then it would move, and then I couldn't find it, and then I was like, what's the point of having this if I can't find my stuff still? So I took this little compartment out, and it just left me with this big hole and just three slots on the top, and then this one big slot. And then the stitching started, you know, messing up, and it just wasn't a good look. So that's how I feel about this organizer. You can see the tag of the company. Is it focusing? Not really, but the company is called Algorithm. So that's that. That's this bag right here. Well, this organizer right here. So after I used this organizer, I moved on to the Tote Savvy organizer. So I was like, I want something that is going to keep me super organized, that is going to be able to hold all of my stuff in it. And so that is when I moved on to that organizer. So I'm going to show you guys that organizer. And I have a previous video where I did show this organizer. So this is how it comes when you first purchase it. This is the Tote Savvy Deluxe. You can see in the picture it shows, you know, just how the Tote Savvy looks, etc. So I did a ton of research before I purchased the Tote Savvy. I really wanted something that was going to be able to hold all of my stuff, that was going to look good, that was going to just keep me extremely organized, that I was going to love. And so I spotted them on Instagram, and I immediately was like, I need this, I need this, I need this. So I looked at it, I looked at the price point, and I kind of was like, for $90, I don't know if, you know, it was worth it. At first I was like, I don't think it's worth it. So I started with the original. I loved it. I wouldn't say I loved it initially, but the love turned to like, and then turned to kind of like a probably really quickly when I had this. But I still like the fact that I was able to keep my stuff so organized, and I said, you know what, let me just go ahead and upgrade to the Deluxe, and maybe that'll be a better fit for me, because the regular one was good, but I felt like the Deluxe would be even better. So that was why I went ahead and purchased the Deluxe. So I'm gonna go ahead and take it out. I've used this organizer for quite a long time. This is how it looks. This is the inside of it. I don't think there's anything in here. Now, after having this organizer and using it, I would say that the one con that I didn't like was I felt like it just doesn't feel like something that I want to keep in a luxury bag. It's really great when you have kids because there's so many pockets. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pockets. But some of the pockets aren't really that usable. Like some of these really small pockets on here, it's like you can't really use them. But I really felt like it was great in terms of like all the pockets it had, when you have like little kids, or when you just want to have your stuff just organized, like, and knowing that it's not going to fall out and all that stuff. But in terms of the way that it looked, I felt like it looked cheap. I felt like this reminds me almost like it has like that raincoat, that vinyl raincoat kind of material. You cannot wash it in the washing machine. You have to just kind of like wipe it down, and I just felt like it got dirty really quickly just from everyday use. Like, it started out this really bright, beautiful red, and then it kind of started getting dull, and you know, it was just not something that I particularly liked. So after a while, you know, after like constantly having to clean this thing like weekly, and it not being as pristine as I wanted it to be, and then the sides of it start bending. I don't know if you guys can see, but like this part, there's like some sort of like I don't know what to call it. There's like some sort of cardboard on the inside of this, so it starts to like bend. And I know on the Tote Savvy website they say, you know, it's gonna start to bend, it's gonna take the shape of your bag, blah blah blah. When it starts bending, it makes it look even cheaper. It makes it look just like, why would anybody spend $90 on this? You know, like this algorithm, I don't know how much I spent. I think I spent like 40 on this one. So to go from spending like 40 bucks to go to spend almost like $90 on this was a lot. It was a jump, but I felt like I loved, you know, that I could keep myself so organized when I wore this in my bag. And I'm going to show you guys how it looks inside of my bag. And I remember even when I showed my husband, he even told me, he's like, oh, I like the way the other organizer looked. So he preferred the way the felt one looked in terms of like it being in a luxury bag. But in terms of like its use, I felt like the Tote Savvy was better in terms of like me being able to use it. So this, okay, I don't know if you guys can see. So this is how it looks inside of my bag. There's nothing in it, but that's how it looks inside the bag. So you can see the difference of how it looks inside the bag. And so after using this for almost, I would say almost a year, and dealing with all the different, you know, wear and tear of it and everything, I said, you know what, I really want to find an organizer that I'm not going to have to worry about cleaning it all the time, that it's going to have like a nice luxurious look, and just something that would fit my needs right now. Right now I have 2 children that are toddlers. They're older now. They don't need bottles, they don't need diapers, they don't need any of that stuff. So I was like, you know what, I need an organizer that's going to just kind of upgrade me a little bit better. So I started doing some research and looking into different organizers, and I was like, I really want to find something that's gonna like look good, but that's gonna serve the purpose. I was looking at a bunch of different organizers that would work, and I decided that I thought that maybe something that was like a leather material will look the best. And so I came across the organizer that I'm using now, which is, and this organizer has my stuff in it. This is the Original Club vegan leather organizer. This organizer is absolutely beautiful. It has a nice smooth finish to it, holds all my stuff, everything that I need very nicely, and it looks good in my bag. And I've had this, I've only had this for, let's say it's been about a month. So with this material, I'm just hoping that, you know, it's something that I won't have to, you know, worry about in terms of the stitching or me needing to constantly clean it. If you can look very closely, I'm going to show you guys. The stitching on this is really nice. This is actually handmade in Turkey, and the quality is wonderful, and I'm really happy with it. So I'm going to go ahead and do a side-by-side of this organizer and the algorithm, so you can see the difference in the size and the difference in how it looks. So that's a side-by-side. And then I'm also going to do a side-by-side with the Tote Savvy, so you can see how they look side by side. I don't know if you guys can really see. Okay. So that's how they look side by side. And I'm really super happy with this vegan leather one. So I'm going to show you guys how it looks inside of my bag. And I will say that what it really inspired me to go for this vegan leather was I was actually looking through YouTube, and I saw some videos on the Kuyana leather bags, the leather totes, and they come with their own organizer, and the organizer is absolutely gorgeous. And so I was like, I really want something that's similar to that, but like in a nice red color that would go perfectly with my Neverfull. And so I was so excited when I was able to find this company, the Original Club. I found them on Etsy, and I was like, oh my god, like I hope that this is going to be wonderful and that it's going to work out for me, and I'm loving it. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this in my bag so you guys can see how it looks inside of my Neverfull. Just go ahead and slide it in there. And what I do like to do is I like to put the Louis Vuitton pouch inside of one of the pockets. So this organizer does come with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pockets. Well, 8 pockets if you count the one in the middle. So I'm going to show you guys just how it looks inside. I'm going to go ahead and pick up my bag and show how it looks on the inside. And as you can see, it blends in perfectly with the red. Everything is well organized. I think it looks really beautiful. I love how it feels. Like the vegan leather just feels so soft. I love that about it. And it doesn't give me like a cheap feel. Like I feel like that's how I felt with the with the Tote Savvy. After a while, it just felt like am I being gypped? Like, is this really worth $90? And so the original club, I think, I want to say, because I purchased it during a Labor Day sale, I think I purchased it for like 50. It was around 50, like 40 something, 50 something. It was how much the original club organizer is. And yeah, I feel like in terms of it looking just very nice with your bag, something that's going to keep your stuff organized and it's also going to have that nice sleek look. I really love this look, and I'm so thankful for, I think there was just one person on here that had like a nice up close review of this organizer, and she showed it in her bag, and it wasn't the red one, but that was the review that sold me. And so I know that there's people out there that want to purchase something, but they're like, man, I wish I could see a review before I purchase it. So if you're interested in purchasing, you know, this Tote Savvy Deluxe, and you're like, I don't know if I really want to purchase it, just know that this material, I mean, I will say that one thing I do love about this is this key fob that it has on here is so nice. I'm actually wondering if I would be able to take it off of this and actually put this key fob in my original club one, because the original club one comes with its own key fob in here, and I would say that that's probably the one thing about this organizer that I don't like. The key fob is kind of flimsy, and I wish I could show you guys. But yeah, there's a key fob. You can't really see it with all my stuff. Let me go ahead and take all my stuff out so you can see it like empty. Yeah, that would be good. So you could just see it in all its glory with nothing in it. And then I'll be able to show you guys the key fob. Okay. So this is it empty, nothing in it. That's how it looks on the inside. At first when I saw this, I was like, is this, because it kind of looks like it's dirty on the inside, but it's not dirty. This is just how it comes. It just has this like, I don't know. There's like some sort of a material on the bottom that's different from the leather material. But it just has, it looks, to me when I look at it, it looks like it could be, but it's not. It's not. It's just the way the material is. Now the key fob is right here, and it's just kind of flimsy to me. It's not, you know, it's really flimsy. And so when I go to buckle my keys on that, I feel like it's difficult for me to get it off, and I like a key fob that's gonna be like a nice, and you can actually take this off. So let me just take it off. So yeah, this is the key fob it comes with. Super flimsy. So you can actually take this off. The key fob just doesn't look, it doesn't look like it's really high quality, and it's annoying to me, but I'm glad that it came with something. But you can actually replace it. So now I know that you can take this off. You could actually replace it with your own key fob and just keep it right there where you can hang your keys easily in your back. Because I like to be able to have my keys hanging, and I want to be able to just unclip them and clip them back really easily and not have to be fighting with a flimsy key fob. And if you can see on here, on this one, it comes with its own key fob, and I just always felt like this key fob was so easy to just click it, open, get your keys out, and I love the quality. Remember, I've had this for over, well, almost a year now, and it's still really shiny, beautiful, so it has a really good quality, whereas I can just tell that this key fob that's in the original club one is just not the best quality, but the organizer itself is pretty good quality. I do love it so far. I will more than likely do an update in a couple of months and maybe in a year, and just let you guys know how I still feel about this. But so far I love it. I want to show you guys more so you can see all the different compartments. There's a compartment right there. There's a compartment on the top. Here you can put like a water bottle or something. This, I don't use this. Wait, this one right here. I don't use this one. I actually slip my my Louis Vuitton. It comes with its own like little pouch area. So this pouch area right here, I slip it into that, and it keeps the organizer secure in my bag. And that was one thing that I learned from watching a bunch of videos and looking at a bunch of pictures of the Kuyana organizers with the Kuyana Tote. And I wanted something similar that was going to fit with a Louis Vuitton Neverfull. So I think that is about it. I did get these Kuyana pouches that I do keep in my Neverfull. So if you're interested in me doing a review monogrammed with my initials, if you're interested in me doing a review just on these pouches, I can do that. But yes, I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will find it informative, and that you'll go out and purchase whichever organizer you feel suits your needs. I would have to say I love this original club one. And I would say second runner-up would be my beautiful Tote Savvy Deluxe would be second runner-up. And then of course the third is this suede, well, can't even call it suede, this algorithm one that is felt. Yes, felt. And you know, I feel like the felt organizers are very, very popular, but they just don't give me like luxury. They just kind of give me almost remind me of like crafting. Like it's just not luxury in my opinion, but it doesn't look too bad. But for me, I just wanted something that was going to give me that nice luxury feel, and I just felt like a vegan leather was perfect. I actually am in the market to find a leather, like a full grain leather organizer in red. Oh my god, I would be so happy if I found that. But for now, this is what I am working with. This is what I'm loving. The original, what is this? Original Club one. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like videos like this, please go ahead and thumbs up, subscribe to me, and I'm gonna have plenty of more videos for you to watch. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and until next time.